Ultraviolet takes us to a future gripped by a chilling pandemic, bathed in the glow of neon lights. This is not your typical zombie outbreak. This world grapples with the rise of hemophages, humans genetically altered by a virus. The film quickly establishes a bleak atmosphere where fear reigns and governments resort to extreme measures. Suspicion and paranoia become a way of life. Trust is a luxury few can afford. The story centers around Violet, a hemophage grappling with her own humanity in a world that shuns her kind. She becomes an unlikely protector, fighting back against the government that seeks to eradicate her people. The film expertly blends high-octane action with profound reflections on humanity, technology, and the price of freedom. Ultraviolet is more than just a dystopian thriller. It's a cautionary tale that holds up a mirror to our own world, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths. As we witness the consequences of unchecked power and social prejudice, the line between human and monster becomes blurred. It prompts us to question our own definitions of humanity and what it truly means to be free. The hemophages are at the heart of Ultraviolet's narrative. They are not mindless beasts. Rather, they are a reflection of our own fears of the different and the unknown. Infected with a virus that altered their DNA, these individuals are faster, stronger, and possess heightened senses. Yet society views them as a threat, labeling them as monsters to be feared and eradicated. The film challenges us to look beyond the surface, to question our own prejudices. Are the hemophages truly monsters, or are they simply the next stage of human evolution? Do we fear them because they represent the unknown? This question lingers throughout the film, prompting us to reflect on how we treat those who are different. The government's brutal response to the hemophage outbreak mirrors real-world anxieties about pandemics and social control. Quarantine zones and forced experimentation become tools of oppression, highlighting the dangers of unchecked authority. In this world, the line between necessary precautions and human rights violations becomes dangerously blurred. Ultraviolet doesn't shy away from depicting a world on the brink of collapse. The film's dystopian setting serves as a stark reminder of how fear and distrust can erode the very fabric of society. Governments, once symbols of order, have transformed into instruments of oppression, prioritizing control over compassion. Citizens live in a perpetual state of anxiety, constantly watched and controlled. The film's visual style emphasizes this sense of decay. Crumbling infrastructure, oppressive surveillance systems, and a pervasive atmosphere of fear paint a bleak picture of the future. Vivid neon lights, rather than symbolizing progress, serve to highlight the darkness that pervades this world. This dystopian backdrop serves as a powerful critique of our own times. The film warns against the dangers of unchecked power and the erosion of civil liberties. It compels us to confront uncomfortable truths about our own world, urging us to be vigilant against forces that seek to divide and control us. Section 4. Technology's double-edged sword. Control and liberation. Technology plays a pivotal role in Ultraviolet, serving as both a tool of oppression and a means of liberation. The control-obsessed government utilizes advanced surveillance systems and weaponry to monitor and suppress its citizens. Drones patrol the skies, and biometric scanners track every move. Technology, in the wrong hands, becomes a weapon used to enforce conformity and crush dissent. However, the film also showcases technology's potential for good. Violet, a skilled hacker and fighter, uses her technological prowess to evade the authorities and fight for the rights of her people. From modified weapons to information warfare, she turns the tools of oppression against her oppressors. Ultraviolet, by highlighting technology's duality, reminds us that it is not inherently good or evil. It is a tool that can be used to empower or enslave, depending on the intentions of those who wield it. The film serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to be mindful of the ethical implications of technological advancements and to ensure that they are used to better humanity, not control it. Section 5. Violet, a beacon in the darkness. At the heart of Ultraviolet is Violet, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by fear and hatred. She embodies the film's themes of resistance, compassion, and the fight for freedom. As a hemophage, she experiences prejudice and discrimination firsthand, yet she refuses to succumb to despair. Instead, she chooses to fight for a better future, both for herself and her people. Violet's journey is one of constant struggle and sacrifice. She endures the pain of losing her humanity while clinging fiercely to her empathy and compassion. Her unwavering determination to protect the innocent, even at great personal cost, makes her a compelling and inspiring hero. Through Violet, the film celebrates the power of the individual to make a difference. Despite facing overwhelming obstacles, she never gives up hope. Her courage and selflessness serve as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can endure and inspire change. Section 6. Defiance in the face of oppression, the fight for freedom. Ultraviolet is ultimately a story about defiance. It's about having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, even when faced with overwhelming odds. The film reminds us that the fight for freedom is rarely easy and often requires great sacrifice. Violet's journey, fraught with loss and hardship, underscores this point. The film encourages viewers to question authority and challenge injustice. It reminds us that apathy is dangerous and that silence can be a form of complicity. The fight for a just and equitable society requires constant vigilance and a willingness to speak truth to power. By blending action and social commentary, Ultraviolet delivers a powerful message. The pursuit of freedom is an ongoing struggle. It's a struggle that transcends generations and demands constant vigilance against those who seek to exploit and oppress. The film's message of defiance resonates deeply, urging us to never take our freedoms for granted and to continue striving for a better future for all.